Hello and welcome to the second in the series of using legacy Leica M-mount lenses on the Sony A7 series of mirrorless cameras. The last video was about using the photodiox stretch adapter. In this video we're going to be looking at the Cosina Voigtlander 35mm f2.5 Color Skopar. The lens has an optical construction of 7 elements in 5 groups. There are 10 aperture blades. It's 23mm long without the lens hood and has a diameter of 55mm. The weight is 134 grams without the lens hood. It takes filters that are 39mm in size, and it has a minimum focusing distance of 70cm. The construction is all metal, and for such a tiny lens it has a reasonable heft and feels very dense. The vented lens hood is an optional but essential extra, so if purchasing new, budget for it, or if buying second hand, look for a copy with it included. Looking at the lens, it has marked on its barrel, along with the focusing scale, depth of field markings. This makes zone focusing and setting the hyperfocal distance a breeze. It should make street shooters and landscape photographers very happy. The focusing ring has a smooth throw of around 90 degrees. And there's a finger tab on the ring that makes focusing the camera while it is at eye level very easy indeed. Combine this with focus peaking on the Sony A7 series cameras and also the ability to punch in to focus, it makes focusing a very easy operation. Mounted to my Sony A7R, how does the 35mm f2.5 perform? Well, unsurprisingly for a pancake lens, vignetting is quite apparent wide open at f2.5. And you'll also notice a magenta colour cast along the edges and in the corner of the frame. The vignetting is a result of the optical design, the magenta cast the result of putting a true 35mm lens in front of a digital sensor designed to use retrofocus lens designs. Happily, the colour cast can be removed in post. If you use Adobe Lightroom, there are correction profiles for the Voigtlander lenses. In the Develop module, scroll down to the lens correction panel and click on Enable Lens Corrections. Then go to the Make drop-down box and select Voigtlander. Then select the lens from the Model drop-down box. This then automatically corrects the vignetting and the colour smearing. If you use other processing software, have a look at CornerFix, which is a little app that allows you to build lens profiles. Sharpness at f2.5 in the centre of the image is very good with nice edge contrast befitting a modern multi-coated lens. The edges are considerably softer with less contrast, but the edges improve quite significantly by f8. Flare is well controlled, but I would still recommend the lens hood, and the 10 aperture blades produce nice sun stars. This is a well-designed lens for still photography, and it is an absolute delight to use. Now for video it's possible to use it, but there are a number of points which may rule it out or make it a bit difficult. Firstly, the focus throw is a little on the short side. Secondly, the small size makes operating the lens a little bit harder while filming. Thirdly, the small filter size makes the use of variable neutral density filters a little cumbersome. And lastly, the lens breathes as it focuses. B&H sell this little puppy new for just over $400 without the lens hood. Now there are dealers on eBay that will sell them for around the $350 mark, and second-hand copies can be found starting at just over $200.